Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Riley. You may know me as Honey Rags, you may not. I have a Goodwill thrift haul to show you guys from the Goodwill and the Goodwill bins. But before I show you guys my thrift haul, because I know some states, I think some states and some areas, the thrift stores are still closed. So I wanted to let you guys know who have not been out thrifting yet, what has changed about thrifting and Goodwills and the Goodwill bins since COVID-19. So I think a lot of you guys already knew this was coming, that they do require masks. I was informed through a local thrift shop, not an actual Goodwill, but I do believe Goodwill probably has the same procedures in place, that they leave their incoming donations bagged for 72 hours. And then when they open them up, they like mass disinfect them with I think just some type of spray. I don't know if that's something that they're doing at every thrift store, but that was what I was informed about at a local thrift store. So Goodwills are pretty much the same. They obviously have a capacity limit now, and I was really lucky. I was like the last person allowed in before there was a line of people waiting outside. So that's kind of stressful, but totally understandable. I'm really glad that they're actually taking those steps. There are like social distancing signs all around Goodwills that say please keep 6 feet apart. If you're feeling sick, don't enter the store. Basically what they have everywhere else. But you guys know how it is going to Goodwills. There's always going to be a few bad eggs. Not just Goodwill exclusive, like anywhere in public, there are going to be a few bad eggs. Because I did notice people were definitely not keeping 6 feet away from me. There were plenty of times where I was ready to go down the next aisle and I realized that somebody was in that aisle. So out of respect and out of obviously the company guidelines, I chose a different aisle to look down and kind of noted in my head, oh, I'll go back to that one when there's nobody down there because I have to stay 6 feet apart. But there were tons of people who were like creeping up on me, like coming down my aisle and trying to like look at clothes right where I was looking, and it's kind of stressful because I was the one that had to walk away from them even though I was there first, because I abide by the rules, and if someone's within 6 feet of me, I'm kind of, you cannot try on clothing at the Goodwills around me. There's actually signs that you are not allowed into the changing rooms for obvious reasons. People don't want someone putting clothes on, getting like snot on them, and then the next person trying that one. Obviously that kind of speaks for itself. So Goodwills have changed, but they haven't changed drastically. Like there was nothing that I noticed, like stuff wasn't more spread apart, nothing like that changed. The Goodwill bins did change kind of drastically, depending on what you call drastic. When I walked into the Goodwill bins, they're of course sanitizing all the carts, and they only have like a limited amount of carts available, so that once those carts are all accounted for, they know that they're at capacity. And I think the capacity for our bins was somewhere between 30 and 50 people. I don't remember what it was, but I like kind of leaned over and looked at the capacity limit. I didn't ask, but so when they bring out new bins, now they have little X's in masking tape or duct tape or something on the floor where they're going to place the new bins, and each person has to stand on an X mark before they start digging. So if you guys are familiar with the bins, you can't start digging until all of the bins are in place. So you have to find an X. And I got screwed over a couple of times because I didn't realize that they were bringing out new bins in time because I was distracted in another area of bins. And I went up to go there and I realized all of the little X marks were all taken. So I had to kind of wait for those bins to be picked through, which of course that's stressful because I know that people are getting to the things before I am, but I totally understand why they're doing it. And I actually do like it because I ended up on one of the X's, and it's basically like 2 people per bin, and the bins are really long. Like maybe I'm exaggerating, but maybe they're like 15 feet long. I mean, they're really big bins, so we only have 2 people going through them at a time. It's a lot more comfortable to shop at the bins with the new policy in place, and I actually hope they keep the policy in place even if I have to wait outside in line to get into the bins. It's a lot less competitive because Like, they will yell at you at the bins. There was somebody who was not on an X mark, and somebody told them that you have to back up and wait. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to the bins, but the people that work at the bins, they do not put up with other people's shit. So I think that's basically the biggest things that have changed about thrifting so far. Now I'm going to get into the haul because I know that's probably why you guys came here. I do have a bins shoe haul that I'm actually going to be doing in a part 2 of this video. I don't know if I'm going to upload them both on the same day. I might upload it tomorrow. So keep your eye out for that if you like watching Goodwill bins shoe hauls. Because the Goodwill bins shoe hauls are pretty good for me. Not going to lie. So this first one that I found was actually, this is probably the most boring piece for you guys because it's nothing special, but I found this at the bins. I would never pick up Under Armour. I think these are like football shorts, but these ones are new with tags. So these I think cost like $30 new, maybe more than that. And these are brand new. So I think what I'm going to list them for is around $20. That way they can just be out the door. I could not resist this. So this is actually kids. This was from the bins as well. It's a Rugrats like pajama top, but you could just wear this as a regular top. And Rugrats is making a huge comeback. Everybody loves the nostalgic 90s. So I think I'm going to list these ones, this for about maybe like $15 or $20. I found a pair of new label Cobby jeans. So these are Cobby jeans newer label, I believe. They're just like a straight loose fit, but Cobby jeans go very quickly for me. I think I'll list those around 20. I found Pilcrow and the letterpress. So these jeans, can you guys even see it? Okay, so these jeans always sell well for me too, around the $20 to $25 price point, unless they're like a specific style, like wide flare leg. Then you can look at like 30 to 35 or 40. These are cut from cloth, so I don't always pick up cut from cloth jeans anymore unless if I'm getting them from the bins, I do, because they fly off eBay at like $5 at like $15 with free shipping. So these ones are in really nice condition though, and I feel like these would be good work pants for someone who has to wear like khakis to work. They're really clean. I think I'll list them for around maybe $25. So these are Pilcrow and the letterpress, also corduroy. These ones I'm probably going to list around $25 because they're high-rise skinny, and the like burnt orange, I think the burnt orange will sell them. These are just Joe's jeans. I actually found these at a regular Goodwill, but they were only $2.99. I think I'll list them for around $18 or $20 on eBay with free shipping. Okay, I found this Lucy Athletic. So Lucy sells pretty well for me. At one point, like a year ago, it was pretty much flying off the shelves for me, but now I sit on it a little bit longer unless I drop the price. But this is a really nice zip-up track jacket. I think I'm going to list this one for around like $28 on eBay with free shipping. This is another Lucy Athletic. So this is a newer Lucy. They have the same pull tabs as like Lululemon. So I don't have an example to show you guys, but I had no idea what this was at first. I was like, what is this? And then I looked for the little yellow stripe. If this pull tag is removed, Lucy Athletic has this little yellow, you guys forgive me, I had such a busy day. It's an orange stripe like that, and it's just like embroidered onto it. Even their sports bras and their shorts and their pants and leggings and stuff like that, they will all have that. So if the pull tag is removed, just look for that. Now, how to find the size on Lucy, I'm not sure. This is a Bowden polka dot cardigan. I passed up on a lot of Bowden. This was at a regular Goodwill. I found probably like 6 or 7 Bowden pieces, but they didn't have any prints or patterns on them, and I've realized it's hard for me to move Bowden in solid colors unless it's like a Bowden dress, because Bowden dresses do well for me too. I believe this is another, nope, so this is a North Face. North Face is a hit or miss. This is a newer tag, and it's in really nice condition. I mean, I can't believe anybody really donated this. I would have just held on to it until I wanted to wear it again. But this one I think I'm going to list for around $28 on eBay. So this was a bins find. It's an I know I'm saying this wrong. It's an Osgood Smook. Maybe that's just smuck. Anyway, I had no idea what this was, but I could tell that it was like a really heavy, nice material. So I actually looked at the inside tag, and it's a leather craft process. It was made in, I don't remember what country, but I was like, something about this is special. So I didn't even look up the comps because I knew that it would sell regardless because of this on the back, this very quirky earth tone design. I actually ended up looking up this brand later, and the comps were good. I think I'll be able to get about $80 to $100 off that piece. This is a new to me brand. I hate picking up bridesmaids dresses because I sit on them forever. But it was, I could tell right away it was really well made. At first I thought, is this vintage? Because it has, but it's not. Let me show you guys the inside tag. It is called something by Madeline Gardner. I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment. So these dresses sell new for like hundreds of dollars. I think I'm gonna list this one maybe around like 70 and see how it does. It's just very well made. I think it's size 10. So we'll see. I feel like that one would do better on eBay. This is another new to me brand. I love finding new to me brands. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos, because I say that every time. This is a Mason Scotch. And the brand itself, I mean, it retails for a good amount, like what you'd expect to find at like a basic Anthropologie piece. But this one has this really cute, like, feather beaded, I don't even know if this actually came with it, but I'm going to sell it with it. Anyway, I think this one was marked at like $3.99, so I just grabbed it. I think I'll be able to get about 20 or 25 bucks out of that, but I think that one will do better on Poshmark. This is a Calia by Carrie Underwood, which is Carrie Underwood's activewear brand. And you can also, if it doesn't have the tab, you can look for one of these symbols. Calia just sells well for me. I don't know if it's because of how it's made or because people are just Carrie Underwood fans. I don't know. I think I'm going to list this one around $18 with free shipping. This is a Lily Pulitzer dress. So I didn't really check this one over for any stains or anything, because it didn't look like they have any, but if it's bright white and it's something like Lily Pulitzer, I will always buy it even if it is a little bit discolored, because pure bleach on white. So I think I'm going to list this one around $35. Someone told me, or maybe I read it somewhere, that Lily Pulitzer solid colors do not sell well, but I've never had a problem selling them. They don't sell for as much as like the patterns, but this is an Eileen Fisher. This is just a regular top. I'm a sucker for Eileen Fisher, and this is her new label. I think this one will do better on eBay around like $24. This is a 360 sweater, 100% cashmere. I don't really know much about the brand, but it's 100% cashmere, and this star on the back is what sold me. I think I'm gonna try to list that one around 25, give or take. This is a Splendid cardigan, but it's in really nice condition. Usually when I find Splendid, because it is well made, but the fabric is super soft and sometimes super lightweight and thin. So usually when I find Splendid, it's in like less than favorable condition, but this one's really nice. I think I'll list it around 25. This is a vintage Levi jacket. It's like a really nice heavy denim. I do think this one is a men's, but I list them as unisex. The last vintage Levi jacket that I sold, I think I sold around $40. This is a logo by Lori Goldstein. I almost always pick her up unless it's just a solid color. Now this is a solid color, but it has a split back and it has this beautiful lace detail at the bottom. I think I'll list this one around $22 on eBay. This is Athleta. So this one I put back and then grabbed in my cart, and then when I was about to check out, I almost put it back again just because it's size extra small. Athleta has not been moving that well for me, and it's totally off season, but this is like a compression. You guys can't really see in the video, but it's really well made. This is nice. It would be like a great compression track jacket for someone who like does morning runs. I don't know what I'm going to list it for yet though. This is a Matilda Jane adult. This one I couldn't resist. I usually don't pick up Matilda Jane unless it has a special pattern, because that's usually what people think of when they think of Matilda Jane, is like over the top patterns, quirky. But this one's just really nice. It reminds me of Neon Buddha. I think I'm gonna list this one for I think I'll list this one for around 25, maybe 30, but I highly doubt I'll get that. This is a moth. So I've been finding moth a lot more recently. I never used to find it like my first 2 years of reselling. It was a Bolo brand for me. So it's really a simple cardigan, but I can ship this first class for like $2.67. So I think I'll list this one around $16 with free shipping on eBay. This is a Carlisle top. Carlisle has been a slow mover for me. Now it does sell. I just have to wait on it for a bit. Price drop it a few times. This one's not too special, but Carlisle is a really nice brand. So I think I'll list that one around 26 or 27. This is one of my favorites. It's a Levi denim jacket, but it is like the dark charcoal wash. And obviously like when you fold the sleeves like this, so I mean you could wear it plenty of different ways. I think I'm gonna list this one around $30. This one I found at the bins. You may make fun of me for this because it's like a JCPenney brand, I think, but I've heard of it before. Avanti, New York. I think I don't know if they just make coats. I think they may make like business clothing, but this is real suede. And I just took my chances while I was sitting at the bins waiting in line. I looked it up. I looked up the comps for Avanti jackets, suede jackets, and they're pretty good. So I think I can get about $40 or $50 out of that. Oh, this is also one of my favorite pieces. It's a soft surroundings. I love my soft surroundings because it flies off the shelves for me. This one's really special. It does have like some staining right here, but this looks like possibly a food stain. So I'm just gonna take some Thrift stain sticks to that and maybe some of my other tricks and see if I can get that out. This is a Maeve, which I think is an Anthropologie brand. You guys are gonna be like, why did you just pick up a white top? There's nothing special about it. But I have not had a problem moving white tops, especially for people who are searching for like business casual clothing or career wear. Because this is like totally like business casual. So I think I'll list that one around $18. This is, what is this? Is this Matilda? Yes, this is Matilda Jane, but this is the You and Me collection. So Matilda Jane, You and Me collection, they'll make the adult size, and then they'll make the exact same product in a children's size so that you could like match your daughter or daddy could match his son. Do they do it for what dads actually? Okay, maybe I take that back. But anyway, it's actually pretty sought after, depending on the piece, because the mom may buy one for her daughter and then she has to find one for herself. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna list it for yet though. You guys know I'm a sucker for Hawaiian shirts. So newer, this is a single stitch vintage made in Hawaii. I could not say no to this pattern. It's a very large size, which is good. I think I'll list this one for around $20. Okay, this is a Ralph Lauren blazer. I find Ralph Lauren blazers all of the time. I barely ever pick them up because they are a slow mover unless they have the crest. So the crests are sought after. I actually sold one similar to this for about $60 or $75, just basically because it had the crest. This is a Nike. I would normally not pick up Nike for obvious reasons unless it was at the bins, but this is a mesh back, like super trendy. It looks like it was like there's no area of mesh that was poked through, which is hard to find. It has mesh all down the sleeve. I think I'm gonna be able to get about $20 out of this one. This is a Lola, which is a Canadian activewear brand. So I used to pick this up almost all the time. Now I find it all the time and I don't always pick it up just because it was getting impractical for me to keep buying more and more of it because I kept bringing in so much and I was only selling so little. So it does sell, but I would just be selective with the brand. Obviously this jacket is amazing, so that's why I picked it up. I think I will list that one for around $30. Another plain white top, but it is soft surroundings. So I think I will get about $20 out of this one. Okay, so this one is a vintage Lily Pulitzer. Obviously, it's better to find the new pink label, but this one's really cute. It has a little gold details, and people still buy vintage Lily. I think I'll list this one around $20. I only have 2 more things to show you guys. This is True Grit. I think this is their older label. So True Grit sells well for me. I've only ever sold like plaid shirts. This is more of a blouse, but I think I'll be able to get like maybe $18 out of it. Whew, I'm out of breath. Oh, I do have a couple more things. Okay. Ann Taylor, this was at the bins, but why I picked it up is because It is fine Italian fabric. So people love their fabric. Some people love linen. Some people love spandex. But yeah, the fine Italian fabric is why I picked that one up. I think I'll be able to get $20 out of it. These are vintage rainbow suspenders, you guys. I think these ones will do better on Etsy. Not quite sure though. I think I'm gonna list these around $20. Oh, this is really exciting. This was from the bins. So normally when I'm looking through scarves at the bins, I don't even like waste my time because the chances of me finding like a nice name brand scarf at the bins is, never heard of it. Yucca. And baby, it's new with tags. So it has a $94 price tag thing on it. Do I think I'm going to get that? No, I don't think I'm going to get anywhere close to that. I haven't even looked up the comps. Like this may be some cheap brand that somebody tried to sell for $94 at like a boutique. So I don't know. I think I paid like $1 for it. But I think I will try to sell it around $20, but I do have to find out what fabric it is, which I probably should have done before this video. I'm sorry if you guys think that I talk too fast. But when I start getting in my hauls, like it's all or nothing. So thank you so much for watching. I am going to be doing my bins exclusive shoe haul video next. I'm going to do it right now, but it's probably going to be like a day or two before I upload it. So keep your eye out for that and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed my content. I have so much news for you guys in the future because I've been so backed up on making videos. So I am ready to get it off my chest. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description to my Instagram. I also have a website now. It's honeyragsco.com. And I'm going to leave a link down below for that too. The website isn't totally ready yet, but if you're nosy like I am, you can go check it out. Thank you so much for watching and happy selling.